Hello, my name is Audrey Royce, and this is my course reflection for Integrated Curriculum. For my growth in understanding teaching and learning, over the course of this semester, I have gained knowledge of the importance of using proper HQIM and its use across all content areas. When starting this course, I had very little understanding of planning instruction and how it directly affects student learning, but after taking this course, I now understand that students are able to connect and with content deeper when teachers are able to use those high quality instruction materials as well as able to use them to integrate their instruction over all different content areas. For my connection between my coursework and my field placement, the different assignments in this course really help to support my learning about integrating curriculum across the content areas. One example was my mini unit plan. This assignment, also paired with my field placement mini teach, really allowed me to dive deeper into the coursework and to explore the different ways to help students blend content areas into one lesson. I blended reading and math for my lesson, and a big part of that was using technology. I used different slides, interactive slides, different videos, as well as using some virtual manipulatives for my students to use while learning their math skills. And during my field placement, I got to observe my mentor teacher using different things we discussed in class. Like, I got to see her unit planning as well as communicating with her peers and her PLC to make sure her lessons and her units were aligning not only with standards but aligning with all content areas. Kind of it flowed better so that students could engage more with the concepts they are learning. For understanding the broader education system, while in this course, I was able to learn a lot more about the education system as a whole. I learned new ways to plan lessons, like using concept maps and unit mapping, which really helped me. This course also helped me to better understand more about supporting students with special needs and diverse abilities. Before taking this class, I took one special education class, so I knew a little bit about the UDL system, but for this course, we dove a lot deeper into the UDL support system and its principles, and I can now more confidently use those in a way that supports all students regardless of their ability, such as helping students that are on grade level, below grade level, above grade level, and making sure they're getting what they need. While in my field placement, I was able to observe a lot of these systems, such as seeing my teacher mapping out her units, and also using different differentiation types for all of her students during group planning, for students who were on grade level, below grade level, above grade level, making sure that they were all getting what they needed when she was planning. For my emerging teaching philosophy, this course definitely helped me to develop more of my teaching philosophy. I believe that all students deserve an education that is safe, that's inclusive, and supportive of their unique needs. My experiences this semester have definitely helped to shape my thinking about the many areas in this class. Coming into the course, like I said, I really didn't know a lot about supporting diverse learners, but now I have a lot more knowledge on how to do that, how to support them, as well as how to create an environment where they feel safe and they feel included. And reflecting back on this semester, I understand that as a teacher, we are our students' first support system. We are the ones who are planning them, we are helping them succeed in every way, and we are always going to find new ways to help them be the best they can be, no matter the circumstance. For my self-assessment, looking back and reflecting on my teaching skills, I feel pretty confident about my abilities. When it comes to lesson planning and physically teaching students, I feel pretty confident and I'm comfortable when I'm doing that. But one area where I feel like I need a little bit more growth and support would be finding ways to utilize lesson time and finding ways to integrate more subject areas into lessons. When planning my lesson, I usually kind of try to fit two. Like for my mini teach, I did reading and math. It's pretty easy to blend two distinct areas in one lesson, but a lot of times teachers don't always have time to just do two subjects in one, and they want to integrate more. So I want to kind of go back and look at how I can grow in better ways to support students in learning more than two subject areas in one lesson to make sure that my students are learning more time efficiently and they're being supported the best they can. For my next steps, as I enter my last year of college, I will take what I have learned in this course and continue to grow as an educator. I will continue to use my knowledge of content integration and HQIM to plan high quality lessons that will support students in any area. I also plan to continue to observe different classes and use my understanding to support students in all fields, as well as supporting students in all abilities. One question that I have is, how can teachers stay motivated in this field that's always changing? Like, pretty much with any curriculum, use it for a couple years and then something new comes out. So how can teachers stay motivated to learn all these new things when probably going to be changing them pretty soon? Just how teachers can stay motivated while doing that. I want to thank you for listening to this. Thank you for being supportive of this course, and thank you for all I've learned.